Good morning, Greyhounds. Happy Monday. I'm Aarini Pareek.
And I'm Dangler. Hope you had a great weekend. Before we move into all the awesome things we have lined up for you, we ask that you please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and remain standing for a moment of silence.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You may be seated. In world news, on Saturday, the House passed a bill to provide U.S. allies with $95 billion in aid.
$61 billion will head to Ukraine, and the rest will go to aid Israel and other allies.
It was passed with broad bipartisan support, and President Biden himself has promised to sign the bill once it passes through the Senate, possibly by tomorrow. He had initially requested aid back in October as Ukraine's military supplies began to run low.
That bill also included legislation about TikTok that you'll want to hear more about. Coral has that for you later in entertainment.
We'll be sure to keep you updated, Carmel, but for now, today 2 very important events are being celebrated. The first of which is the Passover, which will begin at sundown tonight.
Passover is a week-long Jewish holiday which commemorates the Hebrews' liberation from slavery in biblical Egypt, and Jews around the world commemorate this historical event by aspiring for freedom for all.
Passover begins with the recounting of the story of the Exodus during a ritual meal called the Seder.
At Seder, symbolic foods are eaten, including unleavened bread, known as matzah.
Happy Passover to all those celebrating. In addition to Passover, today is also Earth Day. Did you know Earth Day was first celebrated in 1970?
For some more Earth Day trivia, let's go watch a video by Livy Costner and then send it over to entertainment with Coral.
Today I'm going to be asking Carmel High School students trivia questions about recycling. Can metal hangers be recycled?
Yes.
Should you remove your cap before recycling a water bottle?
Yes.
Can an old garden hose be recycled?
Yeah.
What % of our trash can be recycled?
20.
Should you bag your recycled items before putting them in the bin?
Yes.
How much plastic do you think goes in the ocean every year?
5 billion.
Can single-use batteries be recycled?
Yeah.
Can a half-empty jelly jar go in the recycling bin?
No.
What is recycling?
Like throwing away plastic things.
So, what is it for?
Oh, for helping the environment.
Hey Greyhounds, I'm Coach Teller here to give you all of your entertainment updates. To start off today's segment, let's recap some of the big things that have happened in the last few days. Last Friday was a big day for Swifties as Taylor Swift released her new album titled The Tortured Poets Department. Then at 2 a.m., she surprised us with this second part of the album, The Anthology. The double album together consists of 31 new songs for everyone to enjoy. Next, on Saturday, TikTok took a major step closer to becoming banned. The House passed a new bill which, if signed, would give TikTok 270 days to find a new owner before otherwise becoming officially banned from U.S. app stores. The TikTok bill was attached to funding for Ukrainian military equipment and Israeli missile defense, which caused House Republicans to put pressure on Senate lawmakers to consider the whole package in a single up or down vote. I guess all we can do for now is sit back and wait to see what happens. Switching over to a lighter topic, if you're looking for some new foods to try, then you should head over to Costco. It could be overwhelming because of how many options they have, but luckily CHTV's very own Isabella reviewed some of their foods. Let's go check it out, and then we'll send it over to Brenna with today's sports.
Boom or doom?
I'm saying boom. I'll give it like a 5. I'll give it a 5. It's not amazing, but I can see why people shop the chicken bacon.
Alright. Honestly, it's not as bad as I thought. So I'm gonna give it a boom. But definitely like, yeah, like a 5, 6 out of 10.
Okay, never mind y'all on the chicken bake. It's actually like an 8 out of 10. So definitely a boom boom.
Let's try this strawberry vanilla swirl. Ooh. Like this tastes like froyo. Like this is good. Like 8 out of 10, honestly.
Yeah, this is good. This is like a boom. This is really good. Yeah. Honestly, it might be like a 9 out of 10. It's pizza. Pretty good pizza though. So I'm gonna give it like a 7 out of 10.
For me, it's giving doom. I'm giving it a 4. Oh. It is not hyped up. Oh. The double. Big bite. Boom, boom, boom. 11 out of 10. It is crunchy on the outside, gooey in the middle. Double chocolate. It's literally just like a batter.
This is so good. Yeah, 10 out of 10. Boom. Really good.
Hey Greyhounds, I'm Brenna Markland here with your sports update for today. Don't forget to check out the bar below to see some other scores from this weekend. To start us off, the girls track and field team had the Dennis McNulty invite on Friday and ended up placing second, just 1 point away from Hamilton Southeastern. The team had an excellent meet overall, with one of the highlights being when the 4x100 team with Gabby Grande Rosas, Emily Norris, Becca Bellinger, and Ashlyn Garrett placed first with a time of 48.93 seconds. Awesome job to all of the ladies who participated in the meet this weekend. Next up, the men's lacrosse team had their senior night game this past Saturday. It was an awesome game, and the Hounds rounded out the game with a score of 10-4. So far, the Hounds have won 6 out of their 9 games, and it looks like they're headed in the right direction for the rest of the season. Next up, the girls tennis team won their match this weekend against 7 other teams. Congrats, ladies. Shifting gears, as spring sports continue, many students are thinking about college athletics. Let's hear a little bit about one college that CHS students might want to explore.
I was looking for something that was close to home, but also provided a big city feel that had a lot of opportunities outside of just the university.
Well, I came here specifically because of their co-op program. So what that means is when I graduate, I'll have 2 years work experience underneath my belt. And so I'll be in a much better off position when I'm trying to go for that entry level position. And so I'll be much better suited and further along in the game compared to my counterparts in other schools.
I wouldn't say so. I think it honestly encouraged me to get to know more people because I didn't know many people coming in. So I was more ready to get out and try and get involved and meet people.
Thank you to Casey Stevens for that college spotlight. Speaking of colleges, the NFL draft begins later this week, where many college students hope to be picked by their favorite teams to play in the NFL. Let's send it over to Ravi to hear the rundown on what you can expect later this week, and then we'll hand it back over to the news desk.
And welcome back to Ravi's Rundown. The NFL free agency coming to a close. It's time to recap the big moves and their implications. The Indianapolis Colts stayed conservative this year, bringing back all of their key players from this past season, including Michael Pittman, Kenny Moore, and DeForest Buckner. The team strongly believes that Anthony Richardson can elevate them into being Super Bowl contenders in the next 2 years. They will look to improve through the draft at positions such as wide receiver, cornerback, and defensive end. They're projected to pick Brian Thomas with the 15th overall pick, but could also trade up into the first round for players such as Malik Neighbors or Brock Bowers. As for the earlier picks, Caleb Williams, Drake May, Jaden Daniels, and J.J. McCarthy are expected to be taken off the board first, and it's projected that they could go off in the first 4 picks back to back. Marvin Harrison is the top receiver in the draft, and if the Cardinals stay at 4, he is projected to be the pick there. Overall, this draft class is very exciting. It'll be interesting to see who trades up and who decides to stay where they are to see if they can get their guy. Now let's send it back to the host desk.
We would like to wish a happy birthday to everybody listed on the screen below. Now for our daily announcements.
Students interested in running for Senate or class officer positions for 2024-2025 should print out a packet from the CHS website. The application packet is due this Wednesday, April 24th at 4:05 p.m. All application instructions are listed in the packet. For questions, see Ms. Fouts in E231.
The election for Student Body President and Speaker of the House for 2024 ended Friday afternoon. Next year's Student Body President is Sylvie Parker, and Speaker of the House is Nina Federici. Congratulations, guys.
Join the 2024-2025 CHS Color Guard team. No experience is necessary. Try it out Tuesday, April 23rd and Thursday, April 25th. Registration begins at 5:30 in band room P140. Be sure to wear athletic clothing and bring tennis shoes. Contact guard@carmelplans.org with any questions.
Prom is Saturday, May 4th from 8 to 11 p.m. at 502 East Event Center. Prom tickets are now on sale via GoFan. Tickets are $40 per person and include entry to After Prom. Any Carmel students wishing to bring a guest from another school must pick up a guest form in Student Services. Guest tickets can be purchased at the bookstore after the guest form has been turned in. That's all we have for you this morning, Greyhounds.
Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure to follow our Instagram at Carmel TV.
And stay tuned for our Pet of the Year. Until next time, Carmel, I've been Dangler.
And I've been Aarini Pareek.
Have a great Monday, Greyhounds.